Hello, it's Iceman X23 with part 2 of Recipes and Ideas, Season 2, Episode 1. And you're just in time to see the final result. Part 1 of the final results. I've just finished boiling the rice. Now I've got to do the rest of the meal, which you'll see in a minute. Take this away. Now we're going to add the chicken. First we need to put some oil. Because it's preheated, it shouldn't take too long. You can tell it's a preheated pan because you can see this steam coming off of the oil where it's burning it. If that was a car, that would be a bad sign because cars aren't supposed to burn oil. Or if it's an electric one, it's probably smoke. Either way, seeing something white is not a good idea. That's not a good sign either way. If it's, it could either be smoke or burning petrol, depending on which you decided to choose for. I'm going to get something to cut this with. Bear me about. Do that just a minute ago, did you? Sorry about that, folks. Had a little trouble with the packaging. There's my chicken, and now you get to see it cook in all its glory. Once it's cooked halfway through, I will add this, as I discussed in part 1. I have to do things in 2 parts because I don't want people to stare at space for a while. Because cooking, as you know, takes like forever once it's done properly. This is just to make sure it don't go dry. That is not a good thing. supervision, even children could do this. That's why some of my videos are not age restricted. So if you got children and you want to show them how to cook, you stick with them. You make sure you do all the dangerous stuff, and show them the ABCs, the most important things of when it comes to nutrients and healthy lifestyles. This is only like a treat. It's just an idea of many. That's all. Not, in case you feel like having a Mexican one night. Cool, you can hear it crackling away, making me feel bloody hungry. This is what I use. You get the other one, but I prefer this one because the green one's more. It's rubbish. It's too watery. I tried it once and it tasted absolutely awful. I know you don't just buy things just for the grease, but it does add that little bit of moisture in it. It does bring it to life, and not just dry chicken. Sorry, burnt dry chicken. I tend to use oil when I'm doing Sunday roast, because that way you get it gives you that nice little glaze that it deserves, that nice little it makes the taters softer and it makes the meat more tender. And it is absolutely mouth-watering, which is what this is going to be turned into once it's halfway through. It's going to take a little while. But yeah, anyway. You wanted more content. I got messages. I've been listening to people. But yeah, you get to see the full process and not just me just going, there, it's done. And you're thinking, okay. So sorry about that. I've been a little bit shy because I've been bullied 3/3 of my life through jobs, managers, staff members, even my own brother used to pick on me. So sorry for not having confidence. I'm only a human being. Since my parents died and my sister died last year, it's made it even worse. Which is why I decided to set up a GoFundMe to go to Disney World Florida and then in my mum and dad's name, because they had plans to travel for their centenary. I'm not a begging video. This is not for begging. I'm just saying that if you want to donate to GoFundMe, just go to the website and click on Fund Me. Reason being, because my dad died in 2021, kidney failure, and my mum died in 2023 with cancer, and my sister died in 2025 with sepsis in the stomach. In between the deaths, I've been mentally bullied out of my job, and before I could mourn for my parents, we were forced out of our house by Soha. Our parents were barely dead in the ground before they asked us to move out, because they said we couldn't have the tenancy. So, on top of all the grieving and the stress, we haven't had much time to grieve. So, I'm not begging you. I'm asking you in general to do a little donation. That's what all these videos have been about, so I can get enough hits so I can, but I've been a bit unsuccessful because I don't know what people like these days. I come from a different era, and I grew up in the 80s where even the internet would seem like sci-fi. I mean proper internet, what we got today. So I'm asking you if you could find it in your hearts to go to GoFundMe. You'll see my page on there, so I can go to Disney World, Florida, and live my parents' dreams through me, because they wanted to go there and many other places. I can't do it alone. That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking the community to help. Thank you for your time. I think that part 1 is almost done. So now I'm going to add the mix. That seasonal mix. This. You'll find the GoFundMe on my YouTube channel too. So apologies, but it's done by artificial intelligence voiceover. So that's basically why I've had problems with doing things like this, because I worry about what people think of me, because my self-esteem's so low because of what's been going on with my family and jobs and stuff, being mentally bullied out of my job. My previous job was a cleaner at Waitroses in Wallingford, and I took some time out to grieve my sister, and then I had a text message saying that they're not happy with my work, which I know is a load of BS, because I've done a fantastic job, and if I was doing a bad job, why didn't they just approach me? So I reckon it's because I took time out from my job. And even though I said to the cleaning agency and plus the managers at the Waitrose as well, I also let them know I was taking two weeks off. But here we are. So now you know why I'm unemployed. Why I lack confidence. Alright, I'm going to get the sauce and then the cheese. Let's pour that on there, look. Right, now what we want to do is stir it in. Right. Right, this is where I normally do the cheese, but because I've got vegetables to cook as well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the vegetables in now. Here are the Mediterranean vegetables I promised you earlier that I was cutting up. I also like to do these videos to prove to people that I'm not full of shit. Forgive my language. It's all my life I've had people talk down to me and say, like, you know, yeah, you're bullshitting. Am I really bullshitting? No. As you can quite clearly see, I'm a master at cooking, or one of them amateur masters. That's what I like to call myself, amateur. If you can think of any other recipes that I could try, like I said before, I'd be willing to try it. That's what we got so far. Let me try and see. That's it. You can see that better now. That's it. I can't tip it too much because I don't want it to cut on the carpet. Yeah. Got those vegetables mixed in now. Just gotta wait for it to start crackling again, and you know it's. Can you hear it bubbling? Probably can't, but yeah, it's starting to bubble already. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add my famous bit of cheese. Bowl full of cheese. In we go. Oh, that's gone over the side. Oh dear. Worry about that. Even experts have their day off. They just cut it out. This is live, or as good as live you can get. I bet even Ainsley Anna even had his days, so I'm not going to worry about it. Right, there's one more thing I'm going to add. Doritos. Right, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this on my plate, and you'll come with me. I'll take this over and I'll show you the final results. Right, let's swing this over. Oh, sorry. Right, we're in focus. Put that on the plate. That's what it's like before the rice. Like that. And that's it after. I don't know what to call it. Some of you might call it a mess. But anyway, this has been an absolute pleasure again. Remember to subscribe, like and leave a comment. This is Iceman X20C saying ciao, and I'm going to enjoy my tea. Bye.